And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Balde. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid penetrates. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to...
Vinicius Junior! That's a half-decent try. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Turns back here, probably the best option. João Cancelo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He slid. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The major moment in the game. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Steaming shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. Eder Militao does well to get it back. And it's Tchouaméni. Now, can they get it? And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Flashes it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's gone backward here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. This looks chance! Just not quite happening for him just now. Madrid get their fourth corner, and it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Balde. De Jong. He's looking wide. Spread neatly. And it's Pedri. Araujo. Tchouaméni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. That's a lovely pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Rafinha is having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rafinha gets into a good position. Balde tries a cross and has cut it out. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? It's come to nothing. Rudiger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So a Barcelona free kick.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot.
Danny Olmo! They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri. Nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior. So, what can they make of this?
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plenty to aim at here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. João Cancelo. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid gifted a massive chance. Ball on the spot. Can he? Save! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now, this could be a chance. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Now it's Lewandowski. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Camavinga, Rudiger, here's Tchouaméni. De Jong, Pedri, and it's Balde, and they've got rid. Bellingham, and it's Tchouaméni. There's the shot! Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's a threatening ball. Short changes him with that pass. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Well, that has not gone well. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eder Militao with a definite foul there. And somehow it stayed out. Bellingham. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Balde. And he's managed to get free. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Lewandowski, spread out to the left. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Valverde. Oh, some tackle that. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. João Cancelo. Yamal. De Jong. Shifted it to the flank. Half an hour played now. Valverde. It's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Now can he find chance for a shot?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Camavinga.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eric Garcia. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal has it out wide and in space. De Jong. Balde. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. Balde. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Balde. Pass somewhat off target. Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Araujo has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Might be touched. Surely! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Madrid could not have hoped for a better opportunity. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And he's kept it out.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal tries to pass it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. João Cancelo. De Jong. And Balde. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Good ball, good take. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. Superb goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
He rises! That could spell... And one more try! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks.
And a chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, a delicate chip through. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, not quite. Dani Olmo, he won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in a great position here. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Tchouaméni. And this is Lewandowski. And it's been played through. Now it's Daniel. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lewandowski. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Deep cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's picked his way through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's spelled there. Can he finish? Foot in. Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni driving forwards. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Tchouaméni. João Cancelo. Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. This is De Jong. João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. That is a jarring tackle. Tries a shot! They've scored!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, strongly challenged there. Barcelona have a free kick. That comes as a mighty relief. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! He is through here! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the flag has stayed down. Great ball shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
clinical, just clinical. What a game. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior is onto this. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A corner it is then. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's gone searching crossfield, and he was quick to react. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Chouameni knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lewandowski for Ferran Torres. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Rudiger has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
De Jong. Balde. It's a sharp pass. It's Gavi. That's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's surging through. Bellingham. Camavinga. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Gavi. And this is Lewandowski. Chance here to counter. And this is Lewandowski. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Valverde. Balde can get it clear. Ferran Torres. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gavi. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Backward it goes. Passes short and... There's the shot! Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Now it's Rodrigo. No way through. Rodrigo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the shot's on here. And he's there to clear it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Now this could be a chance. Rodrigo! Cleared away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Camavinga. Camavinga going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos
Rashford.
por el dorsal 15,
Ferran Torres.
el dorsal 20.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford. Big chance! One-on-one! Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he shoots! He scores! They're back within reach! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And it didn't take him long. And the shot! It's in! Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Gavi. Kubasi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Rashford. So much time and space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chouameni. Look at the space here. Great chance! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Howson. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Gavi. And it's Rashford. Thinks one through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. This looks promising. Real chance here. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Chance for a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's on it. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Goulet. Chouameni. Bellingham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bellingham. Kubasi. For Rashford. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? Sticks it away! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. That ball looks a good one. Rodrigo. Ferran Torres. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. That's really nicely played. Ferran Torres. Alexander-Arnold. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Eric Garcia opts for safety. João Cancelo. Rashford receives it in a good position here, and he was alert to it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Howson.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. He is through here. Real chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rodrigo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eric Garcia. And Kubasi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, what's he giving here? Madrid really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Picked out, Bruce hits a shot! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Balde with a fine tackle. It's really well cleared. He's shifting through the gears here. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win.
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And here's Dembele. Olise. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Opts for safety. Strong running down that left flank. And the pass is intercepted. Rabiot. Olise. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Dembele! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
France make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Is there any support? And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And this is Rabiot. Opts to play it back. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Upamecano. And Koundé. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And it's Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Altero. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's the throw. Camavinga. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Driving forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Floated through. And that should get the job done. Rabiot. Ball played for Dembele. And the counter is on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chouameni. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga in acres of space out wide. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that was very necessary. He has found the way through. Mignon claims comfortable. Koundé, Rabiot, Chouameni, Olise, threads one in. And this is Dembele. He's picked shot at goal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Camavinga. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, they can break here. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. Now Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Dembele! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chouameni. Back into the middle. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. Rabiot. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Olise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. Face to decent chance! Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a searching pass. He's got away, and a chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Chouameni. That's Rabiot. And it's Camavinga. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's caught him in or out. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Aldero looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And he's denied. They want to be quick to recover this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Chouameni with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The referee's awarded a free kick. Olise ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And this is Dembele. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Picked out brilliant. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Saliba. Oh, what a mistake! Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Hernandez played back into the centre. He's away! Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Indonesia have a free kick. Rabiot with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a quick one. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. He's having a shot! He scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Indonesia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Rabiot. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga for Olise. That ball looks a good one. And this is Dembele. Chance, surely! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's on his way. Mbappe, can he finish? In he goes again. It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Dembele, and it's made its way to him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Hernandez has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And he is going into that little black book. That's very neat. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni, passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And that's wide.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chouameni. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
A heavy challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looking for options for movement. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And he's had a hit! Just a whisker away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially the speed he's able to press with and recover in situations, both highly impressive.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe. Messi. Looking for options, for movement. And he's running through. That is... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Marseille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marseille applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's Messi. Barcelona have a free kick. Now this could be... Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vermeer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the through ball. He is through here. Neymar. To Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Great vision. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Fantastic save by Rooney! Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. This looks promising. Costa Curta has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Quinton Timber, he shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. He's in plenty of space here. And that's a dangerous ball. Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, cracking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's on his way! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Greenwood! And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. Beckham. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Quinton Timber.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Where? He won't be happy with that one. Greenwood plays it in. Guiri goes short. Cross into the box. Good read, needed to be. And it's Timber. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot, surely! Goal! Marseille! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Marseille go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both.
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Beckham under intense pressure.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
He's in a great position here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Neymar picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Flashes it across. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe is onto this. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. De Bruyne. Guiri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Cleared away. And it's Beckham. Guiri. Over to the left. Emerson. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Picked out brilliantly. Ball swung in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Koundé.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
We're too strong for his opponent there. Always onto this. Now there's a big chance! Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vermeeren gets across and deals with it. Marseille have it back and can go again. Ranieri. Where? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And this is Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there.
El dorsal 15, Neymar. El dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 20.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Oh, and Aubameyang! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Højbjerg. Now it's Aubameyang. Ranieri. That is a great pick out. Vermeeren gets into some space. Vermeeren. And that was asking just too much of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And it's in! is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Added time is up.